Good afternoon, beautiful beings of light. Welcome to the Crone Zone Conversations with the Ancients. My name's Priscilla, and my co-host is Heather. Hi, Heather. How are you doing today?
Pretty good, pretty good. Been busy, but good.
Busy but good. I like busy. Today
Yeah.
we're going to talk about letting shit go.
Yep.
And this is what we're going to chat about today. And we have ways to do it. We have a couple of rituals, and all kinds of neat things. So before we get to that, though, Heather, you want to do your
Sure.
cards for us?
Sure. I already laid them out because I was trying to make it so that I could give it to you. Um, but I'm still having problems with the extra camera. So basically it says when you want the one that is us is right. And that's when we're trying to write things. And I had to think about this for a minute because this is fairy magic gets in the way. Let's see if I can. Nope, you can almost not see it. Anyway,
Almost not see it. Hey, White Dragon, we're good.
we're good. Basically, when they're saying that fairy magic gets in the way of our writing, I think we think it should take care of itself. And
Right.
the fairies or whatever magic should go ahead and do it for us. And I think it gets in our way because we forget, no, we have to write it.
Right.
We have to think. We have to be in the now. It's not just somebody helping us put it all down.
Right.
I mean, there might be something, but if there isn't, you still need to do it. So we're there sitting, and what am I going to write? What am I going to write? And our humans are saying prayers to help us out. Where's the magic to help? Where's the magic to go? But our souls are working with integrity. Always with integrity. So, that's not necessarily working. They said, but if you call on the celestial, that is who you need to contact, not fairy magic.
Right.
That. And then the gift, which is ours, will work. And we can go ahead and write.
Cool. Well, look at this. We got a whole bunch of people in the chat room. Aquila, Morella, Linda Day Gonzalez, White Dragon. Hi, everybody. Welcome today. Welcome to our Letting Shit Go Day, including your cough. Would you please set your intention to get rid of that cough? I can't believe you still have that.
It went straight into bronchitis. You know how hard that is.
Oh, yeah.
I'm taking the medicine morning and night. It was really funny when I was telling you the dog was talking to me. I had just finished a coughing fit and she was sitting on me. And just as I stopped, she sat up, turned around and went, rah, 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 rah. And so I said, but I made soup today. It's chicken soup. I don't know what else I can do. I'm taking all my meds and doing everything I should be doing. And she stared at me for a long minute and then she turned around and lay down again.
Yay, Zena.
I swear she knew what was going on.
I believe it. I believe it. She's a smart one. She's a smart one.
She was funny.
That is funny. Well, today we're going to let chit go and we're going to tell you how and why we should let it go.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. But before we get there, I hope you guys enjoyed our previous show with Nancy Jean on Saturday. It was a lot of fun. She's a treat to have on board.
Right.
And like I said, today we're going to talk about letting stuff go. And then Saturday, we've got the full Hunter's Moon with Valerie B. from Illumination Portal. And then next Tuesday is Halloween. And I'm dressing up, and I'm hoping Heather will dress up too. But
I'll see what I can find.
Fantasy Fest has unicorn in its as its theme this year, and of course, Olivia and I have unicorn outfits, and we're going out for a cruise that night, a Halloween cruise, sunset cruise on the Argo Navis. So we're going to wear our Halloween costumes on our dinner tour.
Take pictures. I want to see. Yes.
Hey, Viviani. Oh, yeah. I'll definitely have pictures.
Okay.
And because we just hit 500 subscribers, thank each and every one of you. We love you so much. Kisses, kisses, hugs, and hugs to all of you that subscribe. We finally hit 500, which I don't think is too bad in less than 2 years. And so Halloween, we're going to give away cards again. We're going to do one of those card giveaways.
I
And
have a deck of the it's a brand new deck, and I will let it go. It's I can't remember the name of it.
da,
I don't
da,
want to
da.
get up and go. But anyway, I'll show you what it is. It's one of the newer decks, and a lot of people really like this one.
Well, I am on the Hayes House deck. You get so many decks every quarter, and so I've been collecting decks for the giveaway, and we've got quite a few, so that's good.
These are the Pulp Tarot.
The what?
Pulp Tarot.
Hope Tarot?
P-U-L-P. Pulp.
Pulp Tarot.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if you don't know what it is, I'll show them to you when before we give them out, because they're
Well, that's Halloween.
cool. Yeah. Oh, they are definitely for Halloween.
Oh, perfect. Well, that's great.
And other times, but they're cool cards.
Interesting. Well, good. Okay. So we're always hearing about how we should let stuff go, things that are no longer serving us. And so we're going to show you today a little bit of what it is we need to let go and how to let it go. But letting go is a natural and necessary part of our growth, our spiritual growth. In nature, we see trees releasing their leaves to conserve their energy during the winter, fall and winter. And then we see snakes shedding their skin when it's a little too tight. They've outgrown it. And the crab leaves behind its shell that no longer supports its growing body and looks for a new one that does fit. So when we hear the term release what no longer serves you, it's time to reflect on our emotions. It's time to think about what our thoughts are, our actions, our friends, kind of review and see if they're what we want to have around us. Any situations we've been holding on to but actually have no purpose in our life, it's time to get rid of them. We all have our share of baggage collected through our lives that can manifest as disproportionate emotions when we react to something. In other words, our emotions get the better of us. We overreact because of something that's in our past, and it can be this life and it can be past lives. As many of us that have done past life regressions know, some of this stuff has been hanging around for a couple hundred years. I think it's time to let it go.
Yeah. And letting go is detaching ourselves from unpleasant, meaningless, or harmful thoughts and feelings. We remove anything from our life that keeps us in the past and which keeps us from moving forward. Just like old torn clothes that are no longer of any use, we go and buy new ones. We get new products.
Send them to Goodwill.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, up here, we usually take, it's a dual trip whenever we go to ARC. We take stuff we don't want and we go through and find out if there's any clothes there that fit me that I want to wear because I have to have winter clothes.
And what is ARC?
ARC is for mentally retarded. It's an organization that takes things in.
What does ARC stand for? Oh, never mind.
I don't remember. Okay. I used to know. I don't remember. Okay. But it does. It's for the mentally retarded. It supplies funds and things for them.
Cool.
So anyway, we get new stuff. And it should be the same with negative thoughts, unpleasant memories, bad habits, unhealthy lifestyles, and even with people who make us unhappy. The conscious process of letting go should be aimed at emotions. When negative emotions arise, it's vital to focus on and be present with the emotion. Recognizing the emotion and observing it without fully identifying or becoming consumed with it is the key. Observation without emotion. That's why a lot of times we say, step back.
Take 3 deep breaths.
Yeah, just step back.
That's what I do.
Right, step back. It empowers us to release that emotion leaving behind a sense of lightness and expansiveness. You feel like it's not weighing you down.
Yeah. You just feel lighter when you let stuff go.
Yeah.
For sure. When
Right.
facing challenging emotions and situations in our life, letting go can be a valuable spiritual practice that brings us transformation. By consciously focusing on letting go, we can transcend many of our day-to-day issues and align with an expansive state of consciousness. I'm sorry, Sassy. Olivia, could you put Sassy's bed down? She's wanting to lay down next to us. Sorry, puppy's not happy. We cannot force out that which we are unwilling to leave. So we can love it, hear its story, feel its pain, and then let it go. That feeling process, to actually feel the energy within and to allow it to express all its messages to us, is essential to our healing. This is mutually cathartic healing for both you and it, or the energy. It needs your love and compassion. Its creation was likely the result of an unconscious moment of creating on our part, and it is part of us and deserves our love as we are its creator. We're the ones standing in the way. It's always us standing in the way, no one else. We must stop being the barrier. We must be willing and happily to open the door and stand aside to let it leave.
And say something like, here's your hat, what's your hurry? Anyway.
Decluttering does feel amazing, Morella. I agree.
Yeah.
Even spiritual decluttering.
Yes. So letting go takes courage. After all, the reason we cling and attempt to control is we're afraid to do something different or out of our comfort zone. You know, like if you're jumping off a high board and never done it before, it's because we're afraid to try something different.
That jumping off a high board scared the holy you know what out of me. I did it once and that was it.
I did it a couple times, but I had to learn to breathe because it took so long to get to the water. I was out of breath and I would take a breath and bam, there you hit the water.
That's no good.
No. Anyway, after all, the reason we cling and attempt to control is we're afraid to do something different or out of our comfort zone. It was kind of like when I was taking horseback riding lessons and the instructor was saying, no, don't go over that fence, go over the park bench. I'm like, huh? So we went over the park bench, a little bit out of our comfort zone, but we went over the park bench.
Good for you.
Yeah. Anyway, that's why getting in the flow necessitates bold action. You take that deep breath and you jump. You know, we must have the courage to allow something other than ourselves to dictate our direction. We have to trust that God, source, creator, or the universe will take care of us on our journey through life. I can only tell you that it has taken me a long time to think in terms of they'll take care of it.
Yeah. That's trust is a hard one.
Yeah. It took me, and I can't say that I'm always trusting, but a lot more than I used to be.
Let's just say I trust a lot more every day compared to what I used to.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. It'll be there. It'll be there. And it's there. It's weird. It's like when I got rid of all my stones because they were feeding off of me instead of the other way around, I had gotten rid of a necklace that was a smoky quartz. Well, it was a clear quartz when I got rid of it. And I've always wanted one back, but I never would pay the price for it. Well, we had some boxes and I had canceled the subscription, but I got one more. And inside that one more was this great big, just like I wanted. And I'm like, cool.
Oh, that's brilliant. A subscription box. Yeah. And I don't know if you guys have gotten subscription boxes for crystals or tarot cards or whatever. They are wonderful.
Yeah.
They are wonderful. And they make wonderful gifts too.
Right. Anyway, consciously letting go requires some things like awareness, recognizing the emotion that arises in our energetic field, observing it without judgment or resistance. And then you have presence. You need to be present with that emotion, not trying to suppress or project it, just being open to the sensations that you feel. Then there's acceptance, getting curious about the emotion and how it manifests in your body. What made me do that? Accepting it and feeling the sensations without any intent to change it.
Oh, those sensations can be where your stomach grabs you, or you get a headache, or you get hot or cold. There'd be a lot of it,
A lot of those
a
things.
lot of feelings that you can have for
Mhm.
things that you're suppressing.
And then releasing. By being present with the emotion, we allow it to run its course, usually about 90 seconds, and release it, leaving us feeling a little bit more light and more expansive.
I just thought that was really interesting that it's only 90 seconds. That's a minute and a half that you have to hold that, feel it, let it rummage around in you, and then you can let it go. Only 90 seconds?
yeah, I
You can
happen
get
to.
rid of a lot of crap in 90 seconds.
Well, there was a major thing that I ended up looking at today, and I probably cried for less than a minute and then let it go.
Oh,
It was
that's
weird,
brilliant.
but they're right. It's about 90 seconds that you could go ahead and actually feel it. You're aware of it. You know what it is, and it's okay. Let it go.
Yeah, that sucks and let it go.
Yeah,
I love that.
yeah.
Okay, then we have things to let go, like fear, guilt, worry, anger, regret, expectations. Expectations. That's sometimes expectations of others, not just expectations for yourself.
Right.
Limiting beliefs. That's generational nonsense, usually. Societal, generational. Negative thoughts. That old monkey mind telling you you're not good enough, or you're too thin, or you're too fat, or you're too this, or you're too that. And things you can't control, like other people, the weather, politics.
Quit
Let
trying to
those
help
things
them.
go.
Yeah.
Letting go is not about erasing or bearing within the intention to forget, but rather to recognize what can be learned, what can be gained, and to give gratitude for the opportunity to grow. This is not by any means to say that we should not allow ourselves to feel our pain, our anger, or our grief, or that feeling of any of these feelings is in any way wrong. Giving ourselves permission to feel whatever it is in our heart and honoring those feelings with love and compassion is imperative for our healing.
Mhm. So the goal is simply to release what's keeping us stuck. Like you're in the mud and you can't move, you know? For example, anger is a perfectly normal and valid human emotion to feel when someone you trust has betrayed you or you feel like they have betrayed you. But if you are unable to work through that anger, at a certain point, you need to accept that no matter how angry you are, you cannot undo what's been done. And that anger is only poisoning you with more negative energy the longer that you hold on to it.
True.
It's not hurting them,
No,
but
it doesn't hurt that person you're angry with at all. They don't even care. They don't even know.
nope.
9 times out of 10.
Forgiving that person doesn't mean that they did what they did was okay. No. Nor does it even necessarily mean that they should still be a part of your life if the relationship cannot be salvaged. It simply means that you're ready to release the anger so that you can move forward.
True story. Okay, so now we've got some rituals for letting go. And this is the first one, the fire ceremony. You need a pen and a pencil and a piece of paper and a flame of some sort. Then you need to meditate on whatever it is you want to release, decide what you want, and then you note those feelings or physical effects of your thoughts and write down the thought or feeling you're ready to release. Then say out loud that you're ready to release what you've written and toss that puppy into the fire. Now, with me, I make a list. I have multiple pieces of paper. Sticky notes are perfect for tearing up and writing down little things. Now, a lot of people say do this on a full moon, but you don't have to wait for a full moon. Full moons are for releasing, and new moons are for beginnings. But nevertheless, you can do this anytime you want. So say out loud what you're ready to release, what you have written, and toss it into the fire, and then ask the universe for guidance and support in letting go of that which no longer serves you.
Yeah, if you're ready to let it go because it's just harming you hanging on to it.
That's right. This is one I really like too. The water ceremony. Take a trip to the beach and find a quiet spot away from. Uh-oh, is this yours?
Yeah.
Oops.
Go ahead. I'll do the
Sorry.
next one. I'll do the next one.
Sorry. No, you go do the water. You got water.
Okay, water ceremony. But you know, you and I always went to the beach and just watched it and absorbed the ozone or whatever it is that they had.
Yeah,
It makes a big difference being close to the water.
it does.
Okay, so you take a trip to the beach or a water fountain in a park or something. You know, find a quiet spot away from noise and distraction. Watch the steady inhale, exhale of the ocean and try to match your breath with it. Imagine that with each exhale, you're letting go of what you wish to release. And with each inhale, you're welcoming in new energy to take its place. When you feel centered, write or draw what you wish to release in the sand. Allow yourself to feel whatever feelings come up for you. And as you watch the waves wash away what you've written, give gratitude for the lessons that you learned and ask the universe for guidance and support to let go of that which is no longer serving you. Alternately, if you're in the mountains like me, you can simply take a bath and visualize what you wish to let go of being absorbed into your bath water through your skin. And you can add a few drops of essential oils to the water or Epsom salts or some healing crystals if you like, whatever makes it meaningful for you. Allow yourself to feel whatever feelings come up. And when you're ready, let the water drain. Bye-bye stuff. And give gratitude for the lessons that you learned and ask the universe for guidance and support in letting go of that which is no longer serving you.
Hey, Sharon Sight. And then we have a third one, which is the cutting cord ritual. They're perfect if you just suffered a breakup or have been betrayed by someone in your life. Also very effective at releasing you from harmful addictions or traumatic memories. The cord represents the invisible emotional connection that exists between you and the thing or person you're trying to cut out of your life. To perform this ritual, you will need a piece of black string, yarn, or cord. If you don't have black, then you can just use the darkest color you have. You'll also need a photo of yourself and one of the person or thing you're wanting to cut ties with. Alternately, you can simply write your names down on separate pieces of paper. Next, you will need to roll up each piece of paper and tie them onto the opposite ends of the cord. At this stage, it's very important you visualize the connection and see it in your mind's eye. When you feel ready, you can cut the cord with a pair of scissors and sense the emotional connection fading away. You can also use a candle to burn the cord in half, as fire represents the healing process. Now, I've done this. I didn't use this ritual, but I actually gathered the cords at my navel, all the cords that I wanted to cut, and I used an athame to cut all those energies. But These were kind of fun.
I've also seen it done where they say, imagine that thing that you don't want anymore is a weight and it's holding you down. It's tied around you. And you do a series of different things that you want that are weighed down. And then you cut those cords so that you can let them sink to the bottom of the water. And
That sounds good. Hi, Janet C.
So I've seen, there's lots
There's
of
lots of ways. There's
Yeah.
there's tons of different ways on the internet that you can find.
Yeah, and be creative. Do what you feel like.
Yeah.
So what does it mean to let go? Letting go is the act of detachment. It's the process of freeing ourselves of obsessive thoughts and feelings. Sometimes your monkey mind goes over the same thing over and over and over.
Relentlessly.
I should have done this. I should have done this. Anyway, it's the process of freeing ourselves from that. We free ourselves from unhealthy, negative thoughts, memories, habits, and people. And we open the way for acceptance, balance, and peace. We need to allow ourselves the space to let go of control. Allow life to take us and work its magic, knowing that life is propelling us to exactly where we need to be. Letting go and surfing through life from one change to another brings the maturing of our spiritual being. And in the end, we discover that to love and to let go can be the same thing. Both ways do not seek to possess. Both allow us in touch each moment of this changing life and allow us to be there fully for whatever arises next.
So
Yes. Definitely.
today's my 71st birthday. So I want to thank you all for being here and helping me celebrate with my community. I love that. I think
And
it's
she's still
great.
younger than me.
That's true. So who all would like cards read? We're ready for cards. Today, 3 card draws.
Okay. Let me see
Let
what I
me
want
get a banners.
Let's see. I moved everything around so that it was more comfortable. Like if I
Good.
need to get cards, I don't have to get up and leave.
Good. Okay. Okay, Linda wants cards. Yes, please hit the thumbs up button, you guys. I can't
Yeah.
believe it. We actually hit. Oh, that's cool.
What was that?
Whoever did that, that's awesome. Thank
That
you.
was kind of cool. What was it?
I love that. Cards for the White Dragon.
That was for your birthday, I
Marilla.
think.
The what?
I think that was for your birthday.
I think so too. And that was awesome. Only 4 months apart, Linda. Cool. Okay. Just type in cards so I can read if you want cards. And thanks for the birthday wishes. You're so sweet. Okay. Who's first? Linda Day Gonzalez, another birthday girl. I only got 3 starred. Linda, Morella, and White Dragon. I know that can't be right.
Yeah.
Okay, Oil Panner, we're going to do cards even though you're driving. And I know Morella. Okay, we got Morella. Okay. Okay, let me grab my cards. We're going to Louis for dinner tonight.
To Leo's? I mean,
Louis'
I
backyard.
figured you were since it was on the calendar. Yeah. I'm glad. And I'm so glad Olivia can eat too.
I know. Isn't that going to be great?
That's wonderful.
It's their second year she's been here for my birthday. I think that needs to be a tradition.
Well, you guys enjoy something for me. Whatever.
Whoa, White Dragon, why are you feeling down? Not enough going on. He's not busy up there, out there.
You mean you're in a lull?
He must be in a lull. Enjoy it while you can, is what.
Yes, it might get really busy. Then you'll be like a farmer. Complain if it rains.
You're right, Morella. Being here will make him feel better because of all the love in this community and in the chat.
Exactly.
People watching. Hi, Anita. Welcome. Okay, what do we have for Miss Linda today besides pink hair on my board? Ooh, yes.
Huh. Well, the first card I got was release. Let it go. Let things go.
That's funny.
Let it go.
Let it go. Let it go.
And then the next one was reward yourself. You've been doing a lot of hard work. So reward yourself and make everything that you do fun. Don't think of it as a chore. It's something that's fun. Me, I love to cook. I wish they'd fix my oven so I could bake.
Are you kidding me? They still haven't fixed your oven?
No, I'm going to call them later and say, what is the timetable for this? Are you still not getting parts? Because I think both seals, front and back seals, are gone.
Wow, that's no good.
No, and I won't cook with it because
I don't blame you.
450 is 450 all over the whole stove. You want to burn yourself? Go ahead.
Yikes. Did you get your cards?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Remember the first one's release?
Oh, yes. Okay, I got Druid that says hold your space.
Yeah.
Go within, reflect, hold your space, and then surrounding yourself with protective energy. Don't know what that's about, but hey, Jules, surround yourself with protective energy, and then track down the hunter is tracking down your fears and desires, and wherever you find your fear, you find your desire. He is Ceranos, so he's the stag. We're
frozen.
We're froze. You're frozen.
Yeah, and I started the computer over.
You'll be all. Maybe you'll come back in a minute.
Yeah.
Well, it's a nice smile. You can still do your cards.
I know. I can still do my cards.
Okay, so all I'm seeing here is hunker down, watch what's going on around you, and look at your fears and desires and see what you want first. what you want to get through. Okay.
I'm back.
There you are. There you are. Okay. Some days it's challenging.
I don't know. It just seems to be always it. Maybe because I'm up high and I'm getting the whatever it is that's coming from the sun before you do.
Maybe so.
Because you're below sea level, and I'm a mile high.
It is my birthday, Janet C. I am 71 years young today. Hard to believe. I made it this far. Thank you for those wonderful hugs and kisses.
Okay, Morella.
Morella. Olivia, how's your itchy? Good. 20 minutes before we went live, Olivia came down with some allergic reaction, and I had to run to the store and get some Benadryl because I don't have any. How weird. And we still made it back in time to start on time. I'm amazed.
I'm not. It's not the biggest island.
Hi, Sun Psychic Jean. How are you? Thank you, guys. Who wants cards? We're reading cards. For Miss Morella.
Focus.
Unleash the wild within, Miss Morella. You got the she-wolf and the summer, which is basking in the joy of life. Meanwhile, keeping that protection around you, but the she-wolf.
Well, this is...
I get this from your husband a lot. he's saying to get wild and free. Enjoy yourself.
Mhm.
Enjoy. This is joy and light. The summer with the bees, just beautiful. Bask in joy and light. And we have this era of protection to keep all that negative energy out. Just surround yourself in light and you'll be fine.
Right. And what I had was you have some unfounded fear. This is the 9 of Winter, that you don't need to be afraid. You have some. You think of the worst case scenarios. Forget about that. Thinking about them might make them happen. Don't even think about them. So you have some fear that you really don't need to have. So let that chit go.
Let that chit go. We love
Exactly.
that. Marilla is badass, isn't she? I got you on the list, oil painter.
And then also the 5 of Summer came up. And what this one is saying is trust that there's a reason for everything that happens. We may not
talked
know
about
what it
trust
is.
earlier
We
too,
may
didn't
never
we?
know what it is, but trust that there is a reason for it.
We just talked about that trust.
Mm-hmm. And then it said we have the Prince of Autumn. And this is you, dependable, protective, chivalrous, and humorous. So as long as you're meticulous to your detail and you're cautious and you take wise action, there's no reason for any of that fear or lack of trust. Okay?
Yep. You go, girl. You got it. And then cards for White Dragon. We need cards to make him feel better today. He's not been feeling great.
Are you guys supposed to have a cold front come through? We are. Maybe even snow on Saturday.
I don't think we're having snow.
No, I don't think you will either. You never do.
We've been cooled down for this last week and for the next couple of weeks, low 80s,
So you've been really
70s
enjoying
at night. So yeah, we've been, and some winds are coming, I think. I heard we were getting ready to have some winds. Okay, let's see what we got for White Dragon.
White Dragon.
Oh, yes. You got good cards today. You got the Bloody Sun card. Can you get any more happy, be any more successful than having the Sun card?
More positive.
And the Mirror Garden is saying, hey, dude, go inside and reflect a little bit. See what this is all about. And then, of course, we have the Shaman who says, trust in the higher forces. So I think those are beautiful, beautiful cards. The Sun, this beautiful mirror guardian angel. I just love her. All these guardians are beautiful in this deck. And she just says, take some time to reflect. And our beautiful shaman says, trust in the higher forces, which I know you do. And they got your back.
And if I have 3 cards, life experience is one of the cards, and it says there are some belief systems that you would be better off without. So if you can figure out what they are and let it go, you will be happier. But like her, I also got the Sun.
Woohoo!
Very,
Double
very
sun.
positive card. That's right. Everything's going to work out perfectly. You're going to get some ideas, and you're already have the gratitude.
It says you'd rather be beating down on lizards. I have a few iguanas you could come take care of.
Yeah.
Speaking of lizards. And Marilla says, yep, your humor's coming back. It is, isn't it, Marilla?
And as far as that goes, trust that there's a reason why everything's happening. So it may be they want you to rest up because the next section is going to be really wild and you may not get a chance to rest. Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. So I would say just hang in there. Everything is going like it should be. There's a reason for everything. And
He's good.
you're good. It's just you're not used to the lull.
Yeah, he's not used to lulls. So we've got Miss Diana now, who's driving. Diana, are you still in your witch costume? I saw the pictures this morning. They were brilliant with your green face.
Wicked Witch of the West.
She was a wicked witch, that's for sure. She had a broom and her black hat on. So that's cool. Okay, let's see what message we have for Miss Diana.
This card keeps coming back up again.
Really?
Yeah, it's the third time it's come up. There's a reason for everything.
Yep.
Okay, the first one was the wheel, and it says the delays are over. Things are going to start happening. Sudden and unexpected good luck, or travel or something, but something's going to happen, and delays are over with it. It says, and again, here's the one that says, trust that everything happens for a reason. We may
Okay.
not know the reason, but it does happen. And it also says to ask help from other people, because all work and no play can weigh you down with too many responsibilities. So don't be afraid to designate somebody else to take care of some of the things for you. Okay.
That's good. Well, I've got a spirit fox. Trust your talents in these changing times. I just love the foxes. They're very clever, um, very sly.
Can be.
Trust your talents. And then the broken arrow is embracing the energy of peace. And the fire guardian says to ignite your passions. So there's something new coming up as far as this igniting your passion, something that is going to ignite your passion in a new way.
No more waiting.
Interesting.
Yep.
All nice cards.
Yes. Good cards.
And Anita has a question. Will her sister Maria make it over for Thanksgiving? I'm going to pull a card and see what I get.
Yeah, I'm going to pull a card for that.
I'm trying to see if I have those yes or no cards in here.
But I'm getting yes. Automatically, I'm getting yes.
I got the Sky Father that says trust in the unknown. So I'm going to say that's a yes.
And I got the Two of Winter, which is indecision is holding you back. Don't be indecisive about it. She will make it.
Just know that she's going to make it. Trust in that Sky Father. Trust in the unknown. Put that energy out there and leave it there and know that it's going to happen.
If you think she's not going to make it, you can make that true.
Oil Painter said, oh, yeah, the West. Okay, that's it for cards. Anybody else want cards? We've got 20 minutes. So if you guys are wanting some cards like Sharon Sipe, thank you for the birthday wishes. I appreciate it. Anybody else that wants Oil Painter says both of those readings are so right on. This was a Sherry DeWall thing I did this morning. I'm going to do more of them. Jules would like a card.
Jules, okay.
Do you know who Jules is?
That's Jill.
That's Jill. You're
Hello,
so
Jules. How are you doing? I'm doing good.
okay. Let's see what Jules gets. She got some good cards. Okay, I've got the medicine guardian first, and he's a guardian angel. And he's the medicine guardian that says be open to healing information. I think something's coming up regarding that hip of yours.
What?
Her hip. And the wise one comes up that says grow within your situation. And I'm just going to pull a little bit on that one because where did you go? This wise woman says, knuckle down, be reliable and committed, be open to wisdom and insights from your elders. The wise one represents the wisest aspect of the goddess. That's us, the crones.
And I have the Two of Autumn.
Wait a minute. I've got one more card,
Oh,
Heather.
sorry about that. Go ahead.
And then you've got the star ancestor who says, follow the voice of your soul. So knuckle down, follow your heart. That's the voice of your soul. And be open to something regarding your health. I think it'll come through, whatever the answer is for that.
And these support most of your
I'm
cards.
sorry.
I mean,
I didn't change it.
oh, anyway, the Two of Autumn says bring fun into everything you do, and you are a great multitasker. So just make sure it's fun. And then the Eight of Winter is saying, hey, you've got what it takes if only you believe in yourself. You know what that's like. Thinking that you're powerless is wrong. You are not powerless.
Amen.
And if you let the lack of self-confidence stay, it can keep you from getting what you want. You've got everything you need to get there. And then you also have the Magician, which says that you can do anything. Take charge of your life, and you can manifest whatever it is you need or want to succeed.
That's nice.
Yeah,
Nice cards.
nice cards.
Anybody else want cards? If not, we're going to
Pull for the collective.
pull for the collective.
Okay.
You're welcome, Missy.
Yes.
Okay, let's see what we have. The message for the collective. And please join us Saturday when we talk about the full hunter's moon with Valerie B. from Illumination Portal. You know, guys,
And that's actually the day of it.
it is
so-
the day of it.
Yes.
Definitely.
That is
It's
the
going to
day
be
of it.
interesting.
Yeah.
And then next Tuesday's Halloween. Thank you for the birthday hugs, Jules. Next weekend is Halloween, so we're going to
Dress
give
up.
away some cards. So please join us next Tuesday for sure. And maybe you'll even see us in costumes. I'm planning to. We'll see. We'll see how hot it gets.
That's not an issue.
I got the Earth Guardian. He says to stay rooted and connected. And that's a good card for all of us for sure. Stay rooted and grounded.
You got another one? Got anything else?
Nope.
Nope.
I got
Okay.
the Earth Guardian. Stay rooted and grounded. You can't get more simple than
So,
that.
and this is actually in a Nine of Spring, but it's out in the garden area, and it's saying protect the fruits of your labors. There may be some challenges ahead, but just know that they're there and you can handle them. And it says use logic. Then you had the Emperor, and use logic and structure to increase your success. Get organized, and you're a great leader. But I had to laugh at this one. This one is the Queen of Winter. Let go of people, things that no longer serve you.
Perfect card for today.
Now is the time to focus on your career, unmarried or divorced individuals or whatever. But anyway, let go what doesn't do any good for you.
Let that shit go.
Yep.
That's the final answer today. I
That's
think
why I had to laugh.
brilliant. I love that. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I so appreciate it. We love you all, and can't tell you how much we appreciate your good vibes.
And be happy and send love to everybody.
Please go
yourself.
out and shine your light and share your love. We appreciate it so much. The world needs your love and light, so go out there and spread it. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.